Yeah.
Yeah, they might not need all that, but we do. We just started on coffee.
Everyone set your timers. You will all know when it kicks in to me.
Right, perfect.
I will have to poop.
Yeah.
But how is everyone?
How was the karaoke last night? Why you're being gentle and tender. All right.
Yeah, that's why I'm being gentle and tender. It's for you. It's for you. For me.
That's what she said.
Listen. Listen. I'm just waking up, so give me a sec before the That's What She Said joke to catch up to speed. I am an old lady now, and I wear that title with pride. Woo! Thank you, Mom. Thank you. No. Yes.
Wait, who has just gotten here and is meeting us for the first time? We need to come with warning labels.
Why is Briana a raging bitch at 9:30 in the morning?
Why does sex
We just got these
so much?
I was not thinking ahead. I usually
At
wear.
least you're wearing underwear.
I am, though. I am. And they're pretty. They're fairly.
I feel like I'm gonna pop a button
But
on
yeah,
my gut.
everyone
Right
with
here.
big cameras right here just immediately look down like, oh fuck, what have I done?
Yeah, how do I get out of here?
Shit
I just
balls.
licked my microphone by accident.
Ooh, you're not gonna make a lot of money for those shots either.
No.
Trust me, I've tried.
We tried. The OnlyFans channel has spider webs on it. It's just pictures of spider webs. We're like, why is this a kink? Why are people like this? Kim and I were like, ooh, this is a daddy long legs spider web.
Tumbleweed goes past. That's just.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, I will try not to flash you.
I will try
like
not to shit my pants.
you, but
And together, we'll be a success.
look, just set the bar low, my friend. Set the bar low.
That's the name of my autobiography, Setting the Bar Low.
Bar low.
Thank you, Mom.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
I think they've been sufficiently warned. They know what they're in for.
We're jerk monkeys. Enjoy. Hello.
Hey, I'm Jasmine. If you couldn't be actors, like if that was never in the cards, what do you think you would be doing now?
I would have a candy shop. Not in the mall, because the candy shops in the mall always have candy that tastes like Abercrombie and Fitch perfume. Someone asked me yesterday what my pet peeve was. I think that's my pet peeve now, is fudge that tastes like Abercrombie and Fitch. I do not like the fudge that tastes like Abercrombie and Fitch. I would have
Abercrombie and Fudge. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. I'm out.
I would have a candy shop, a standalone candy shop, and I would probably amuse myself by wearing pinstripe shirts, and I would have ice cream in my candy shop so that I can melt the fudge and pour it over the ice cream and give you an authentic hot fudge sundae. And I would like to have a counter with little stools so that you can sit, talk to me like I'm a bartender, but you can't get too fucked up in my shop.
Would you call everyone Sunny?
Sunny. No, I'd call them hun.
Hi. Oh, I did that anyway.
That's what I would, that is my plan.
It's very good.
I'm working on it.
I always thought that when I was young that I would be a hairstylist. But here's the clincher. I probably would be terrible at it because I'm very impulsive. I'm not super detail oriented, but I'm a great saleswoman. So if somebody would get a haircut from me, they go, oh, I'm like, no, but on you, look at just the way this side is longer than this side. For no reason, you're a trend starter. So I don't know that I would make a living off of it, but I'd sure give it a try. Thanks so much. She left before the answer finished. She hates us. Okay. Speaking of hating us, just kidding. This is Emmy. This is how we roll.
Hello. Good morning. My page.
How come you're wearing a queen? What? How come you're wearing a crown? See, it started already.
Because, I don't know.
No, that wasn't just me. No, I was
sometimes they're visible and sometimes they're not,
Yeah, mine-
right?
Right up there.
I don't know if you can read my shirt too. It's a unicorn shirt and it says alpha male.
Oh, I love it. That's very good.
Thank you. So hello, my patron.
Hello.
My patron saints of Saturday mornings. How are we? Are we good?
Wonderful.
Okay. So my question is, and this is like a what if question. So
Okay.
if you need clarifications, I am here to answer all of the
You know
questions.
Kim well, yes,
I do.
wonderful.
So if you were to wake up in a tree with no recollection of how you got there,
A tree? A
yeah,
tree?
yeah. How do you think you got in that tree?
I got drunk, I climbed up it, and then was like, I'm tired now, fell asleep, and then woke up and went, what the fuck did I do? Again, Briana. That's Gans, right?
Wait, did you say naked or was that just in my head?
That was just in your head. To be fair though, yesterday DJ kind of took it as a
Yeah, I was like, wait, I don't think she actually said naked. I just think I implemented that.
Is that a reality show? Naked in a tree?
No, naked and afraid.
Oh.
It may end up in trees though. Did Osric ever make it on that? Ooh, hey, a little bit of the coffee just kicked in. Did Osric ever make it on naked and afraid? He really wanted to.
Are you
Also,
kidding me?
I don't know. Wide awake.
Okay, how the fuck did I end up in a tree, naked and afraid?
You're afraid now? And naked?
If I'm naked in a tree, I'm probably a little afraid.
I don't know. I feel like I'm one with nature.
I'm usually not.
Making sweet, sweet love to that tree.
That I know too much about nature.
Are there children in the audience this morning?
There always are.
Yeah, they're out there. They're out there.
I apologize for the education you're going to receive. It will not be factual.
I am going to go with dropped by a dragon.
That's a wonderful answer.
That's how I ended up naked in the dragon.
Don't even do me like this right now.
You do me like this. I haven't finished my coffee.
I don't have any coffee.
That's great. Okay, thanks so much, Emmy. Bye. Hello.
Hi. My question for Kim. Have you seen the second season of Good Omens yet?
I'm just so happy to see you.
I'm gonna see you too.
Hi, I'm sorry, have I seen the second season of Good Omens yet?
Yeah.
Okay, technically I'm not supposed to talk about television shows, but this is what I'm a fan of. I have seen the second season of Good Omens. I saw the whole thing a couple of times. Yes, do you have a specific question in reference to it, my love?
No, it's just I want to know if you see it.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I understand a lot of people. Anyone else Good Omens fan in here? I wrote my immediate response to the end on Twitter because I get why people were so devastated. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without spoilers. I understand the devastation, but it's an inner devastation. It's the kind of devastation that when I see someone choosing their fear over their love, it annihilates me because I know I do the same thing. So I just have to trust the storytellers and trust that my connection will be taken care of in a sacred and loving way. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I love you so much.
How you doing?
I also love
How's
this.
your mom for me? You're there. Hi, Mom.
Cuties. Oh.
She was fitting because you fucking knew I'd cry when I saw him, didn't you? That's what it was. All right.
Do you hate Charlotte's back?
Do you hate me, to be honest?
No, I do. I don't have time for that, Charlotte. Just kidding. What is up?
I was wondering, I feel like you guys could like take this crazy. So if there something that's, why can't I think? What is a law that is perfectly legal that you think should be illegal, or vice versa? Something that's illegal but should be legal.
I mean, without getting into too much politics, what is legal that should be illegal? Oh, that's it. I was immediately going to say BO. But I was like, no, because some people don't wear deodorant because of their body chemistry, and they just need to not
Bodily
wear it,
autonomy,
man.
bodily
And
autonomy.
there's nuances to it. My husband's so funny, he's such a hippie that he's like, no, it's important sometimes to smell your body to go, oh, something is off. Something's, I wonder what's he's like a dog that way. What? Do you have one?
I can't think of anything that won't get me
In immediate trouble, yeah.
by someone that I probably, whose feelings I respect. Here's the thing, I just want to say, very quickly, I don't give a fuck what you think of me. In love. I do give deep fucks if I have the possibility of hurting you and I don't mean to.
Yeah.
So I understand that there are people who take what I say personally, and it affects them personally. And if I say something that you are hurt by when I don't mean to, it's your freedom to. So sometimes I don't answer questions because I don't know how to do it in a way that wouldn't hurt a heart I care about. So that's why I do it. It isn't like, oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna get canceled. They don't, what was it you said? They don't cancel hot people and I'm too old to get canceled. I didn't say that. That's the title of your next autobiography. No, I think Rich said that. Rich said that about you.
Yeah.
But so that is my preface with like, everyone believes what they believe because of their experience. I try to move through love and I try to honor that you have different experiences than I do. So, do I think that there are things that are illegal that people absolutely should have access to? I fucking do. Because I think it would make people safer, happier, and it would make the world better. There are things I passionately, and in my private life, I fight to make those things happen. But on stage, I believe that everyone who hears me has the right to choose love for themselves in a way that looks like, and if I speak something that triggers hate, I'm not actually going to do any good. So that's why I'm answering this question by not answering it. You're welcome.
Hi.
Hey ladies. So I know you both have beautiful daughters, and I am now raising my 2-year-old niece, and I was wondering if you had advice for me to make sure she's confident and happy and loves herself, because I'm so nervous about fucking this up.
Well, you will fuck it up. That's the key. That's the key to remember as parents, is that we fuck up because we're humans too, and we're allowed, the grace of our own experience in this lifetime. So don't move through parenthood concerning yourself with fucking it up. Just go, I'll fuck it up, and it'll be okay. And your child, by seeing that you fuck up and go, that's life, will then move through the world so much easier without the terror and anxiety of making sure that they constantly are doing it right. What the fuck up? Confidently fail, as I say. Just fuck up nonstop. That's the way it should be. It's like you fuck up, you make a mistake, you go, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Instead of constantly worrying about doing it right. Yeah, that's mine.
I totally agree. I think my child learns more from the way I handle mistakes than from the way, when I do things the way I would like. The other thing is, I try very hard not to attach to my child's experience. And love means, I want her to be confident, I want her to be these things, but I recognize that starts a dangerous spiral, where I assume I have the power to create her. I do not. I am just the bumpers on the bowling ball that is her. I am just trying to keep her alive. But I have to trust that she is self-guided. Somebody once told me children have a self-correcting mechanism, and I can't invest in the idea that I can make her anything. I just have to hold her while she creates herself.
I heard something once that I was like, this is the greatest lesson as a parent that I can have, is that the best thing you can give your child is not things, is not a big house, it's not even, you know, as we say, the best thing is to always be there and always show up, because the reality is in this world, we gotta fucking work. The best thing you can give your child is a strong nervous system. To teach them that they have the skills and tools to move through this world and are able to kind of handle anything that comes at them is the best gift you can give your child. So I move to that.
Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck, and you're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. Hello.
Hi Kim, hi Briana. I was wondering, how would you describe yourselves as ice cream flavors?
Cream. With sprinkles.
I think I would be like milk chocolate with marshmallows in it. Which I probably wouldn't eat, which is probably good.
Awesome answers, thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's hilarious that we both were so quick with that.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. All right, let's
Because
go.
I eat so much ice cream. It's like my
I am
favorite
an
food.
ice cream maker.
You know, me too, me too.
And I have been.
Have you made any recently?
Oh my God. Well, now that we have 200 ducks on the sanctuary, I am eating Duckett's ice cream. That shit is ridiculous. I'm sorry, never. Oh, are you still here? Hi. Attention. Coffee's kicked in. Who had on their 10:08? Who had 10:08 as when Kim's coffee?
What do you win? What do you
You
win?
win all the things.
Nobody. Nobody's
Nobody.
playing.
Never mind. I'm keeping my
They know
underwear.
this.
Okay.
So, speaking of farm animals, what's the most interesting or weird thing about working with goats?
What? Oh my God. All right. The short answer is I actually don't want them. Like, however destructive you think goats are, they're worse. The ones that are in the pen, fucking catch up for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. The coffee's kicked in. I don't have time to give you the backstory. The goats that are in the pen next to the house have eaten the siding off of the house.
Wow.
And are eating the fiberglass insulation out of the house.
Oh my
It's
God.
not my house. And they're fine. So, however, but their food is sitting right there on the ground. That's goats for you. I would prefer to eat fiberglass than sweet hay. So that is, and also just how much I love them. I love them so much. I love them. So yeah, however much I thought I loved them, I love them more.
Thanks, that's awesome.
But she doesn't want that.
Hi, Auntie. It's a silly question. What are your thoughts on diva cups?
On Diva Cup.
Love a diva cup. Vagina talk, everyone. Yes, actual vagina, not just vulva. Full vagina talk. Love a diva cup. I'm a latecomer to the diva cup. Love. I don't know what else to say about them. It's not like there's like different flavors.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a sec, there's gotta be an OnlyFans for that. Sorry everyone, sorry. All right, let's get back on the train tracks here. Yeah, big fan of diva cups. I don't know that I can convince my daughter, who's not in need of any menstrual tools yet, but I'm so pro diva cup. You know what we're talking about.
I do. I haven't had a uterus for 14 years, but I imagine I would have enjoyed it. Yeah, right? Let's hear it. We're nearly dying.
Yeah, love a diva cup. And you?
Sometimes I use them.
Yeah.
They're
That's how you feel.
convenient.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, which day I'm on. Love that. Great question. We should talk more about periods. Yes. Hello.
Hello. What is an incredibly common thing you have never done?
A cartwheel.
Really?
She's not wrong. Oh God, right here? Hold
On
on.
stage?
Stop. Oh my God. Don't throw up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I am an athlete by nature, so I've never been able to do a cartwheel. My husband can do handstands, just willy-nilly. Valentina's never attempted a cartwheel. All of her girlfriends do them. And she's like, what is she? I don't know what kind of kid she's gonna end up being. It's so funny watching kids grow up because you're like, oh, now this is who you are. Okay, fine, that's fun. Okay, this is who you are. Sure. But she always watches her friends and goes, nah, not for me. Keeps smoking her cigarette. I've never.
We need to swap children for a while, right? At some point, we really need to swap.
I mean, if only to get a break. Like, Kim will hang out with Valentina, and she's like, she just sits there and reads. Like, all day long. She loves reading more than anything.
We went shopping. Valentina and I went shopping together once to give Mom a break. We went wandering around, and we spent an hour and a half ostensibly looking for a belt for me, but discussing fuzzy purses and why all purses should be fuzzy. And I was like, this is the most coherent conversation I've had with a child in my life. I missed that. It was great. Something common, incredibly common, but that I haven't done. Uh-oh, did somebody go down? Are you okay? Okay. Do we have to stop the concert? Oh, okay, all right.
Is there a concert happening right now? What's a mention in my
Be Billie Eilish in this world, man. If somebody goes down, the lights come on.
Right, that's right.
Oh God, no, I don't know. Something
very
something common. A threesome.
Well, ladies, don't threaten me with a good time.
Said nothing about foursome, but threesome.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. I was wondering if you were aware of the olive theory and if you two fit into it.
No, tell me.
Tell us.
It's that like if you're with someone, one person has to like olives and the other person has to not like olives in order for you to work out.
And if you both like olives, it's not going to work out?
Dude.
Shit.
Uh-oh, do you like
Oh, I do.
Why?
Oh, shit.
You know what? Sometimes we are the exception that proves the rule.
That's right. That's right.
Because also, how can you have a lovely snack dish if you don't both like snacks?
Oh, are you calling me a snack dish?
I mean, that goes without saying, my angel. But like when we sit down to have snacks, I remember when I came to your house and Jose made dinner and we had olives, which was the only thing that were not cheese. I just hit myself in the face with the microphone. Did everyone see that? I hope you saw that. Now the
Reenact it.
I went,
oh, that's a bad one. At least it wasn't the teeth.
no, that's why I was willing to reenact it.
Microphones are very unsafe.
They are not safe. They should come with a warning label.
Yeah.
We both like olives, but we're perfect together.
My husband also likes olives.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes them quite as much as I do. He's a bit like, I will sit at a restaurant. So if we go to a restaurant, listen, I worked in the restaurant industry for 15 years because I was, and will be in my future, a struggling actor. And so I supported myself. I've always had another job. Always worked in the restaurant industry. And so I worked at some very high profile and very fancy restaurants where you had to like go to a meeting before each shift to learn about the dishes. And
You heard that too, right?
yes. Okay. It was this gentleman. He's very sorry. Put his hand up like this, which is the universal, my bad. And when I sit down, the first thing I do when the server comes and they offer water, I always order sparkling water and olives. Because I'm usually, every day of my life, hungry. And I don't like to eat a meal when I'm starving because I don't think it tastes as good. Fun fact.
Yay,
Olives.
More olives.
I've never heard that theory before.
There's also the pickle theory that is the same thing.
No. Everybody who doesn't like pickles? There's the door. I don't like the sweet pickles though. Oh, it's like pizza. Bark and come out.
I'm learning to make pickles.
Get out! Get out!
Making them.
I love dill pickles. Like, when I was a kid, at like, Thanksgiving dinner or Easter dinner, my aunt always would put like deviled eggs and pickles on the table at first, and then she'd start to put it, and we'd all come and just dive into the pickles. They'd be gone before dinner.
See, I'll include a picture of that. I'm trying to convince Briana to come down to my house.
Yeah, she's taking
And so I'm like taking really like pretend fancy, like if this were a resort
Like
picture.
Airbnb pictures?
But it's like the bed that takes up the entire guest room with cat hair all over it. But I'm still pretending I'm like, this is your bedroom, and this will be, and I'll take pictures of all of the different kinds of pickles that I'm making. And they're the pickles I
Pretty
will
great.
bring.
I don't know why more Airbnbs don't go, there'll be a jar of pickles waiting for you. I'm in. Fuck Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, don't, but, yeah. Sign me up for a pickle jar. Thank you for that, and I'm gonna move through the world with that filter for the rest
I'm
of
just
my
gonna
life.
have to ask everyone, do you like pickles? Yeah. And we cannot be friends.
Be friends.
Although if one likes and one doesn't, then I guess I have to look for people that don't like
That don't
pickles.
like, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, but then I immediately judge them for not liking it. That's not a great way to start a relationship. Thanks a lot, okay? Okay. Thanks for the education.
Ghosts don't ask you if you like pickles.
Do ghosts like pickles?
They like fiberglass. I assume they like pickles.
Hello. Hey, good morning. Who do you feel like you know, even though you've never met them?
Are you speaking in a parasocial relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
Celebrities.
Okay. There's this guy on Twitter. You don't know who he is. Well, you might. His name is Ben Ari. When I first got on Twitter, he was one of my first friends and we chatted. And at that point, he was in the military and he was stationed, I don't know, someplace where they were blowing people up. And he was in risk of being blown up. And so we interacted on Twitter and I sent him a care package. And this is, many years ago. And I was like, he's a soldier, what do soldiers like? Cookies and porn. So I went to the...
We're so alike. I had no idea so much.
You should be a soldier. And so I went to the porn store and I found a porn that featured Captain America having sex with vice presidential candidate with the glasses. What was her name? Sarah Palin.
Wow, that is niche. That is niche.
And so I sent that to him. And we've stayed in contact ever since. Like, it wasn't like I was hitting on him. I was just momming at him but I was like, what is so
Sideline him.
I don't want to send him like sweaters and a care package. Like, I want something that will show him that I appreciate his station in life right now and his experience. And we still stay in contact. And so I've never met him, but I know for a fact at some point what he was watching when he had an orgasm. So that is, I feel like I know.
You sent a stranger porn, and we're like, this is fine, this is cool.
That's great, you know?
I wasn't flirting with him, but I know when he orgasms.
And as you say it, just now I'm realizing that was odd. I'm just now realizing.
I feel like I know him. Isn't that a great story? All right, nice go. Yeah, porn, ejaculation, military, Sarah Palin.
I see, but it worked out. It worked out. He's a great guy. He's a stand-up comic, and I love him. I feel that was just the first. If I thought harder, maybe I could have come up with a better answer. But now you all feel like you know me a little bit better too, don't you?
Everybody's gonna be like, what is Kim giving out those grad bags?
That's when Kim sells a mystery box. Sign up.
I mean, I'm also kind of sad that we've become such good friends. I'm like, when's my porn getting in the mail? Wonder what kind of porn would you send me?
Ooh. No, I don't think the answer is acceptable in this company, but I'll tell you backstage.
Oh, I can't wait. Deal with it. We've said enough. Thank you so much for your question. I'm not really on social media that much, so. But what I was gonna say is like, I do feel genuinely that I feel like parasocial relationships often feel like real friendships. Like I've met a lot of people, or become very, very good friends with a lot of people that I've met very briefly. We started following each other on usually Instagram. And then through Instagram and what they post and the things that they say about their posts, I can tell what they're like, and then we've become some of my best friends I've met that way. So I believe in parasocial relationships being real.
That's not mine.
I just do. Warn it all. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that was such a dirty answer.
Hello. Although I'm really glad that you all are trying to figure out exactly what it looked like for Captain America and save Sarah Palin together.
That doesn't seem hard to me. That seems pretty straightforward. Yes, hello.
Hello, how are y'all doing?
Better now.
My question is, my wife and my daughter are supposed to, well, my wife is supposed to have a solo picture with Jensen, and then tomorrow we're supposed to have it with Jensen, Misha, and everybody together, Jared. But they are so nervous about meeting them that they're actually thinking about backing out and locking themselves in the hotel.
Oh,
Advice to help them get over their nerves so they can get up there and do it.
You should tell them to turn their tickets in and buy some Kim and Briana. Everybody needs to get that cash. I was gonna say what we say in the PJ party.
They're
Basically.
very nice. They're very kind.
Smell very good.
They smell very good.
And that is not an accident. They know what they're doing.
Here's the thing. You paid a fuck ton of money to get here. If you get here and don't ride the ride, and then you go home, and you see pictures of the ride for the rest of your life, and you're like, I coulda. You will regret it. And let me tell you, fear might be a more intense experience, but regret lasts longer and smells worse.
So,
Yeah. No, the other thing is, whatever you're afraid of doing that makes you look stupid, two things. One, there is nobody here that isn't here with the primary goal of making you happy. We are not here to judge you. We are here to see you, and we are here to love you. That includes those big, tall, scary, beautiful, good-smelling boys. Okay?
And they're most company. Like, I don't think anybody in that line is going,
yeah, I'm not judging you. The second thing is,
whatever.
Chances are, however you express your discomfort, we've seen 11 billion versions of it already. It's not going to scare us. It's not going to shock us. We're going to do what we can to make sure that you still have fun. And I guess number 3, you won't remember it anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't tell them what happened. Like, get off and be like, they all were enamored with you. They started punching each other, trying to figure out who got to follow you out the door. Like,
they proposed to you.
Yeah,
Jensen had your baby.
It was. Make up a story that makes them feel fine, and they'll just go with that for the rest of their lives. They'll be great.
thank you all so much.
Yeah,
Thank you. Good luck.
Hello. Hi. Sorry.
No pickles.
No. I was wondering, how is Cole and Dylan, Kim? How is Cole and Dylan?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know. They're people. They didn't ask me about their character names. Asked me about their people names. And I think Dylan just got engaged. I don't know, because we were close when they were 12 years old. And they are now 2 years away from the age I was when I booked the role as their parents. So I follow them, I love them. If I saw them, I would hug them and weep copiously. And I think they probably would not call security on me. Like, I don't know if it'd be a mutual, but I think they'd probably be like, oh,
hair matches the wallpaper.
We don't stay. That's the wallpaper. Hair matches the wallpaper, not the drapes. What did you think she said? No, they dyed my hair to match the wallpaper.
Get your mind out of the gutter, you fucking pervert.
Oh, we are ladies. Wait, I'm looking for my pearls.
I'm looking for my porn. Okay.
So everything I know, you know. I follow them on social media, so I'm proud of them. I'm happy for them, and they deserve more joy than this world could create for them.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Hello.
Hello. So earlier Kim was talking about fear versus love when she was talking about good omens. And so my deep question for y'all now is, how do you choose love over fear in your everyday lives?
I'm so glad you're here. You know what? Honestly, the first thing I have to do is recognize it. Because fear masquerades as love in my life so often. There's so many like, oh, I love this person, and so I'm going to make sure that they have this experience. I love this thing, and so I'm going to make sure that I get it. I love this, I love me, so I'm going to make sure that and when I really look at it, I'm like, oh, you're trying to manipulate their experience. That's fear. Oh, you're trying to take something that you don't think will be provided. That's fear. Oh, you don't think you're enough, and so you're trying to change who you are to earn something else. That's fear. So a lot of times, just recognizing fear. For me, anger. Whoa, every day, and I was an angry girl, and it took a long time, and a very strange psychic to help me realize that all of my anger is actually grief and fear. If I look at my anger, it's a secondary emotion. So that's helped me choose love a lot when I can just recognize, I don't want to make that choice right now. Where is the love? And then just finding the love. Once I can find what is genuinely love, which usually feels gentle and safe and not cerebral, but like a place coming from my heart, then it draws me to it. It isn't like I have to force my focus there. It's like once I find it, I can easily gravitate there.
That's beautifully said. I don't have much to add to that, except that in my experience, foolishness has really helped me by going, no, that's probably not true. I also like to repeat the mantra, I reject this energy. Whenever I'm feeling insecure or lonely or sad, more so insecure or lonely, because I feel like those are real constructs in my life. I make those up in my head. I just like to repeat, I reject this energy. That seems to help me. Thank you.
No, it's okay, you can come, I'm like, you can come out. We know you're back there.
Sorry.
Hi, honey. Hi. Hey, guys. Did you have a good break? Yay.
It wasn't really a break, but it was a detour.
It was a detour?
We did a few pictures with people.
Oh,
but,
yay.
they're doing pictures here.
That's good. That's why we had a wave of people that were coming back in. They all went out to get pictures with you.
Oh, that's
smart people. Well done.
There are more people.
Come these boys, and make sure you are here tonight to hear these boys.
And lots of new songs happening tonight.
New songs.
Including one from Miss Briana Buckmaster. And Richard Spade will be there as well, playing bass. Probably, and he might have a thing.
Might have a thing. We'll have to wait and see.
But in the meantime, Rich.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,